Are live. Welcome to the DST. And the Spurs ain't going nowhere. Big elimination round, knowing that we're in a 3-game advantage. San Antonio Spurs. I did continue to watch the Brazil Moroccan game after I took a bit of bed rest. I guess I couldn't finish the game. It sucks too. I really would have liked to stream the Morocco Brazil game. It ended in a draw. Vinicius Jr. equalized after Morocco scored first. So sadly, it didn't end up with a decent enough win for Brazil, but it still ends up with points on the board to try to take advantage over the group stage. And there's still a lot of football to be played, like probably the whole week. But the U.S. of A. picks up the victory. Bum, bum, bum. Ow, ow. So key players for tonight's game is going to be Victor Wet Banana, Julian Champagny, not De'Aaron Fox. The poor guy's getting scrutinized in a 3-1 series right now. Like if you saw the last play of the game after the 3-point game, the 3-point lead change coming from Jalen Brunson, and then after the rebound by De'Aaron Fox, in an untimely manner with barely any timeouts to spare, De'Aaron Fox cost the game. I guess he wanted to double the advantage over the possession. I get De'Aaron Fox's point, but that was a shocker turn away of the game, and it ended with a missed layup, and the Knicks had a chance after a tip ball put back by OG Anunoby to now push the series 3-1, and now I'm hearing over that there's a probability that the Spurs might come back with this young team. For my sake and my heart and my health, I'd really hope we win, but also I hope the city doesn't get leveled over there. I apologize. I'm trying to adjust the microphone because the straps keep moving. Oh. So I apologize if you feel like I'm doing ASMR. I'm just trying to adjust the microphone station. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And now the stream I'm using is not. Okay, there we go. Oh, also we got Haiti. Any Haitians up in the building? Haiti's facing off against Scotland. I have a dark horse making the quarterfinal. They're probably having a deep campaign. The last time they were in the World Cup, it was 1998. France won it. So it'd be nice if Scotland. I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel like this is their best squad in years. 'Cause, I feel So what was the notification on? Okay. Thing that you could do, relax your mind. Getting the national anthem done. You causing more troubles than he is on, off-field training that's going on. I didn't even push a USB. All I did was import the microphone into the laptop, and I'm already getting BS. Kushida successfully retained the MLW World Middleweight Championship after Contra welcomes another member. Hail Contra! Nah. Jay Cargill got a weave. Jay Cargill with a wig. Oh shit! Hey yo! I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, anybody has a wig. Any woman has a wig. There's nothing wrong with that. And we know it's for aesthetic reasons, so I'm not gonna hammer for that. She's a wrestler. It's more retained that you do like have a notable look, and nothing is notable as a buff black woman with white hair, looking like a comic book character. And now I drop my remote. And the Rockets, not the Houston Rockets. I still don't forgive Fergie for ruining the national anthem. That was offensive for not only America, but for me. OG Anunoby, Finals MVP. If the Knicks can play their cards right and close this out for hopefully the final home game for San Antonio. The last time the San Antonio Spurs even lost an NBA Finals, I think it was the second year of Kawhi Leonard. In the NBA, I mean. We have a big-ass statue of the NBA championship here. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. You gotta be starting something. Starting something. You wanna be starting something. You wanna be starting something. Victor Wet Banana. Stephon Castle, Julian Champagny. Interesting thing about this series, not a lot of crucial injuries. Unlike around the LeBron James era, we complain about loaded management and everybody getting hurt. And yet we have had a bare minimum of injuries over the past couple NBA finals. Even if they were one-sided. I think the most pivotal injury for an NBA Finals was the Miami Heat when Tyler Hero was missing. It's Devin Vassell with Stephon Castle, Julian Sampenny at the 4 with De'Aaron Fox still starting at the point. Let's go. And it stinks too because a lot of I'm shocked how good the Spurs are in just a few seasons of having Victor Wembanyama. I think you have to go back like 7 seasons until LeBron even made a conference finals. Until he even met the San Antonio Spurs. That was like his first NBA Finals opponent. It's still very difficult to make it there. It is so difficult. And Wembanyama shows what he can do right now in this era of like high volume, floor spacing, positionless basketball. He checks all the boxes, except he's a young player. And I do not want to box out. I don't want to crash the glass. I don't want to tip the ball in. I do not want to do any of that. I want to go for pick and rolls, spot up jumpers, top of the key, do a little tween. And that's it. That's cool. Victor, what the fuck are you talking? Oh man, maybe next time if I ever have time, I should have did commentary over the. I wish I could have done more commentary over the World Cup games right now. USA, I would have been celebrating every goal. 4 goals, man. Christian Pulisic, Bulligan really impressed me because I think a big critique over the men's U.S. national team was our number 9 position really wasn't that definitive. And yeah, it looks like we had something going. And I'm so proud of Bulligan. He was such with an eye for goal, being so progressive around the ball in the link-up play when we were just around the penalty box was just so insanely fun. Of course, Paraguay's not the most notable team in South America, but like picking up victory while like our last couple friendlies have been embarrassing. They were against like superior like competition, especially teams like Belgium that I know damn well they'll probably get grouped. And here we go, tip off. Seeking the first NBA title since 1973. My mom wasn't even born yet. Okay. Karl Anthony Towns matching up in the tip-off with Victor Wembanyama. It's so nice to see the logo back on the floor. Can the unthinkable happen in New York Riot, or San Antonio Spurs are doing what they've done before, trying to heavy pressure and make sure Brunson doesn't get a hit of the ball? Why is Mikal Bridges with space trying to attack with Wembanyama? And the quick float by Brunson can't follow through. Defensive rebound by Julian Sampenny. Game 5, folks. Do or die here. Castle. Wembanyama trying to cut outside to De'Aaron Fox. Could this be a redemption, even though he had a decent game back in Game 4? Swing. Top of it. No, off the wing. No good out. Stephon Castle. Josh Hart gives it to Jalen Brunson. Over to Towns. Back to OG Anunoby down the wing. He'll cut off and try to challenge the 7'4" Frenchman. Swings it, kicks it out back to Mikal Bridges to Josh Hart. Back over to down the corner to OG Anunoby. Powering through the loose ball. Recovers. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Fading jumper. Oh, mamma mia. Goes nowhere. Get rid of some of these tabs. Sometimes I do get OD with it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'll put the screen up right over in the corner. Make sure you guys stay on task with what's going on. Oh, down the lane. Defensive rebounds. We had a scoreless first few minutes so far in this game. Kicks out. Hart taking it baseline. Mikal Bridges can't follow from the baseline. Does nobody want to make a shot? Jesus Christ. I've seen better rock shot at a woman that was literate back in the medieval times. Ball goes out of bounds. Off the inbound. That can't be Carter Bryant, man. You can't tell if he's Filipino or Zach LaVine's child. Back on the pick and roll, off the Euro, attacking around the rim, rattles the rim. Ball's loose in the middle of the collision. Still having a scoreless start, by the way, folks. This is not the best way I've seen the game start. Wembanyama, it was Devin Vassell off one hand, trying to grab the board, and already you see Wembanyama grabbing on Karl Anthony Towns. Swings over the post. Wembanyama playing dirty as fuck. But no, they're saying the Knicks do it too. The Knicks do it too. I won't deny that we haven't been trying to grab, underhand, trip. Wembanyama was trying to kick the leg out of OG Anunoby on a pick. Like, legitimately put one leg in there and brogue kick it, prime Sheamus levels, to cost us a possession. And they wouldn't even call that a flagrant one if Wembanyama got away with that. I'm being dead ass with you folks. 10 minutes and still not a score. Inbound by Mikal Bridges, taking his sweet time. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Towns powering through, but a block by Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox kicks out down to Champagny. Wembanyama! Immediate transition bucket into the lane. The last pass going for a two-handed jam. Oh, down to Towns. Trying to really court pressure. But Jalen Brunson, they're leaving him to dribble and shoot. Jesus. Practice jumper from Jalen Brunson like it was before tip-off. 0 for 6 to start for the Knicks. Trying to contest for jumpers because Mikal Bridges kept fucking being indecisive. And, oh, God. Missed jumper, and it goes over the top of the rim. See Wembanyama around the help defense. Then he's back on running over the court for 3 extra passes to Champagny, to Castle, to Wembanyama putting the poster on OG Anunoby. Instantly creates separation. Brunson. Come on, baby. Oh, Towns. High on the elbow. Takes the bump off the float. No good. Even if you get the shove off, you got to deal with Wembanyama's wingspan. And he attacks around the rim. Put back off Julian Champagny. And it's good for 2. Back 4-3. Pressing backwards. Josh Hart. Over to Mikal Bridges. Matched up with De'Aaron Fox off the perimeter. Back to Towns. Back to Hart. Over to OG. Brunson alone in the corner with only one defender. But look at the lane. Trying to poster Wembanyama. Why are we trying to challenge a 7'4" Frenchman? Taking it over the baseline cut. No good off De'Aaron Fox, getting bitched like the choker he is. Mind you, he's the veteran. Catching the hezzy fake. OG Anunoby can't follow through. Foul! Let's go! Foul! After all of that, foul. Sorry. OG Anunoby, Victor Wembanyama had a fingertip on the ball. Could have had a poster too, but Wembanyama, he ain't going to get posterized like that like he did back in Game 3. It's good. Let's go, baby. Tied up off that shot off the line. Let's go. Excuse me, folks. Let me use the restroom. Apologies. What I miss? OG Ananobi trying to dunk. Trying to feel like it's all ball. Wembenyama on the line. Are we going to get some rotation changes already? And Wembenyama about to take a second shot before we head over back to regular basketball. Gotta rise up. Time. How can you get better? Rise up. Rub. Cat, no good from top of the key. Defensive rebound by Keldon Johnson. Castle. Baseline. Swings to Johnson. Johnson attacks around the rim. Powers through. And the putback by Wembenyama. Oh, my Lord. Brother just hammered it through like it was nothing. Jesus. 3-point. Why is Josh Hart down on the floor? Taking a kick out from Jalen Brunson straight to OG. Off the back step. Kicks it up. Oh, can't follow through with that. Come on, OG. Inefficient again in the early half of the game. The Knicks always had a habit of doing this. Kick out. For 3. Dylan Harper. Hart. Matched up. Cat. Down the lane. Euros. Kick out. Towns. Oh, and Ananobi for 3. Pushes it down 11 to 8. 50% from 3 for OG Ananobi. Devin Vassell can't follow through from a corner 3. Nearly assisted by Stephon Castle. Brunson trying to size up. Alaboon's timeout. Wembenyama being a vocal point. Pep talking with his teammates. Knowing how important this is. Making a legacy for himself. Is getting out of this predicament. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't care that Jay Cargill got a wig. I don't care. I think people expect people to mock people for that, but no, it's always been fine that he had that he had a wig. What the hell? Tommy Fury just beat Eddie Hall by decision. Isn't Tommy Fury like a reputable boxer? Anthony Taylor rushes to his opponent's corner.
whoa, what the fuck? There's gotta be AI. Ayo. That's messed up. And I say, no, why? Yeah, be that way. Because you're gay. Why? Why? Oh God, don't remind me of that time Austin Theory was trying to get pose offs. You know what's the craziest thing? Wasn't Bobby Lashley like a heel as well? And it's not like Austin Theory is no slouch. The guy obviously has the looks. I can see why Vince like picked him, but like he has no personality to be a heel. That's the problem. And I think you gotta force guys to like you before you get hated. And I think that's why it's so easy for babyfaces to transition into heels. A lot more essentially than people think. But that's just my opinion. Oh, Wembenyama even shoves off Jeremy Sohan knowing that nigga ain't going in the game. Sorry. A former teammate of San Antonio Spurs. So either way, he wins. Knowing he was a deadline trade. No, he was a free agent. Josh Hart for three? Rebound. Rattles rim is good. Oh, man. Ooh, this stood by itself. Prostitution? See, that floater again by Kobe White, catching an elbow by Karl Anthony Towns. Dylan Harper has been a very little bright spot for the San Antonio Spurs, if not Wembenyama. Brunson is trying to pressure half court. Kicks out straight to Hart. Extra pass to Towns. Catching the pump fake. Luke Cornett already known as a blow by. Up and under kick out. Mikal Bridges rushes the shot. Mamma mia, offensive rebound. What the was that, Josh? On transition, oh my God, Mikal Bridges with sticky fingers. Not the right way, like the Onyx ones. Oh, and the ball gets loose out of Otis. Luke Cornett gets the offensive rebound but can't control it. Luke Cornett looks like one of those knights of Game of Thrones you forgot played basketball, and now you know. There's no such thing as a fucking co-main event. I will never try to downsize a headline. Oh, because you either have a super card or you have another second. You're the second to last match. So it's either a highlight of the show or you're not the main event. I hate whenever people do that. They do the same thing in WWE. A double main event, a triple main event. So even if you have a women's world title match, a dream match, and a world title at the same card, niggas call that a triple main event. Just call it a super card with a great main event. I hate that terminology. I know that's supposed to promote the card, but be honest with yourself. Do we think Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, number 15, is going to overshadow Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu, triple threat for the world title? Are you serious? Come on, there's triple main event. We got Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. over Obafemi versus Brock Hell in a Cell. I know they're trying to push for that. The shove off, De'Aaron Fox for 3. Of course, he ain't following through. He's been inefficient all series. I think his best game was game 3 or game 4. Is my phone still on? Yes, it is. I know she's still hearing things, man. Timeout, 15-8 run. Oh, ball's loose. OG, take it coast to coast. Take the contact. I don't give a shit. Oh, but the putback by Mitchell Robinson. Are you kidding me? Oh, mamma mia. De'Aaron Fox off the spin out. And they turn the ball over. De'Aaron Fox had to be sent by Benjamin Netanyahu. Oh, the floater game. Come on. Come on, Jalen. You should be better on the floor. Come on, man. Three-pointer made by San Antonio. It's a 10-point lead. Here at home for San Antonio. Brunson playing ring around the rosy around the court. Kicks it out over to Alvarado. Sets the screen. Oh, no good. Mitchell Robinson with the offensive board. Picks up by Alvarado. Off the roll. Matched up down Brunson. Keldon Johnson, Jalen Brunson has just been absolutely not doing his best. Oh, miss off the 3. Defensive rebound. Landry Shamet. Shamet with the bucket. Here goes Kyrie. Katie with the pull-up. I think that was the 2021 Brooklyn Nets. Oh my god. That was 4 years ago, by the way. Oh, swings. Champagny for 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. Missed again at corner 3 from Julian Champagny. 2 for 9 from behind the arc. The floater. Jesus Christ. And Mitchell Robinson's heading on the line after the putback, and he got fouled up after that. There goes Kyrie. And Harden's heading on the line, obviously. Just remember, James Harden's greatest highlight with the Brooklyn Nets was in a 40-point game in his debut week. It was when he left the loose ball for the Detroit Pistons player to pick it up and put it back for a ball while he was walking. I swear, it's so hard to, it's so difficult to always defend Harden sometimes. Because, you see the Hall of Fame level offensive production. And then you see the bare minimum of a bucket trying to get some success as a team. I swear to God. I mean, if you want advice from somebody to try to put you to that level in the NBA, James Harden's one of those guys. I will never deny that. I think James Harden was probably the best. He had a great playoff performance before, but Jesus Christ, now he has a reputation. We're in that time period where, if you have that reputation for over a decade, you're cooked. Yeah, you're kind of cooked. Because I saw him dropping 31, 25 in clutch performances with the Golden State Warriors, and that was probably his best saving grace. And I'm such a James Harden Blazer. I will get any shoe he has, man. Except the Harden ones. I did not get that because I didn't have a job in 2018. But I'll get the Harden 4s. Even the Harden 5s. I love him as a player that much. But for the love of God, James, stick to some discipline. For God's sakes. No parties, because like right after the series where we swept you guys, you were partying. And I'd hate to say that. Because you go to any hooper or any basketball fan, they tell you how good James Harden was. They will have something that's going to be worth a book long. Like he's that great. But remember, folks, when James Harden was MVP quality, Ryan Anderson was his 3-and-D. He had Eric Gordon in the wing. The fucking wing. Oh, no, I think they had Eric Gordon playing point, or he was like a 6-man. Because I think early days when they were somewhat a contender in Houston, they had like Patrick Bev be their Energizer Bunny back when Patrick Beverly actually had a reputation being a great defender. Yeah, instead of being a relative journeyman piece of shit, bitter Israelite. I'm sorry, I fucking hate Patrick Beverly. And he was actually a pretty cool player. If you want a hard-working veteran Energizer Bunny that always get in the skin of your best scorer. Except that time when Kevin Durant dropped 50 on Patrick Beverly back when he was on the Warriors in that Clippers series where they had like that comeback. I think it was like a 30-point comeback and they came back in the postseason. And I think that was the Clippers with like Tobias Harris. Because you don't know how much of a top seed you were if you had Tobias Harris starting for you. Watch him go back to Orlando. I bet. It was like, we need affordable 3-point shooting in the wings. Give me Tobias Harris. Mitchell Robinson, come on. Who is this crooked-built single mother? Oh, God. 3 for 20 from the field? Fox. 1 minute. Cuts by. Off the float. Mid-range jumper by De'Aaron Fox. His first field goal of the game. It's a 10-point lead again for the San Antonio Spurs. Screen coming from half court for Mitchell Robinson because they want to escape that pressure for Brunson. Rolling out is Landry Shamet. Off the screen is Jose Alvarado. Sets the screen after the bounce over to Brunson. Sizing up on Julian Champagnie. 3-pointer off the contest. Damn! 3-pointer by Brunson. Mamma mia. Come on. Off the blow by, and Alvarado goes down. Is going to be a call. God forbid Kevin Durant actually goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves next season. That would be hilarious. And I don't like being a dickhead, being like Kevin Durant, just that he's just a hitman veteran player that's trying to relive his glory days while still being a top player. That's not going to work in every team, man. We don't even have that expectation for Kevin Durant anymore. It's just that he's going to bitch, leave a team, drop 25 points a season, and then he'll get smashed in the first round by a legit contender or a pretender. Nigga lost to LeBron James at 40 years old. You tell me. Oh, standing mid-range jumper, but the call was already made. Thank you, Clanker. really brilliant. 3-pointer. Oh, damn it. Stephon Castle for 3. Back to a 10-point deficit. The Knicks are back to chasing. And it sucks too because sometimes we just play better than the fucking Spurs. The only game-changing factor, because all they do is half-court press. Half-court press. No definitive identity except they know Champagnie can shoot and Stephon Castle can score. And then the Knicks want to play like they're back in regular season form back in February when everybody was complaining that Mike Brown doesn't know what he's doing. And then it's like, where did this 29-point lead get from? Where the fuck did it go? Oh my God. Well, the Knicks winning a championship is going to look like your family, like winning the lottery, and you're so proud because you know how much they came from hard times. Look, first of all, The Rock looks like Palomalu if the Roy's allegations were true. God damn. Now we know that shit looks like CGI. Fucking Scorpion King and Moana. FIFA, I need you to stop doing this where you push, you visually impair my goddamn screen, limit me actually making the play. We're still down over commercial. We still have not seen France play yet. England play. The biggest game has been Morocco and Brazil that didn't end in a draw. I wonder how. I'm sure they were just resting a few of their starters because I don't think they entrust Igor Thiago that much as a starting center forward when Matheus Cunha's right there. And I feel like he just does a lot more on the pitch that would work for Brazil than Igor Thiago that looks like a poacher. Whopper, 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 whopper. I swear to God. Only in the World Cup you get commercials in the middle of halves. And not in the halftime halves. Because, of course, what you want to see... I swear to God, I was almost this close to tuning off out of the Canada-Bosnia game. Because everybody complains about, like, especially, like, Westerners, especially if you're an American, all you see is ads in the middle of games. The monetization, the innate monetization of sports to the degree of where it looks like they're not even watching the game. Football is continuous movement. Even rotations in game, every moment counts, even if it's not the most entertaining every second. And yet, the first thing in my mind is a goddamn commercial. Fucking TKO World Cup over here. Now I'm wishing we were over in Saudi Arabia. Kudos. Oh, ball's nearly loose. Getting pressured by Alvarado. 3 in the face from De'Aaron Fox. No good. Kicks out. Towns. Sets over a screen to switch Alvarado, even though Alvarado had like a clear lane. Now OG got a kick out again. Alvarado for 3 over Wet Banana. What do you think was going to happen, Jose? Go for the fucking flow. Gamble on a call. I don't know why we're always trying to press for these kickouts. And the vocal point around the kickout is, hey, let's have Alvarado. Remember that floater he did to Wembanyama? He could do it again. Do you think you're serious? Like, come on, guys. Now it's 26-13. They're in the start of the second. But Wembanyama's getting what would have been the Zion Williamson treatment. And Wembanyama yet again, fingertips, disrupting the three-pointer. Towns, down the lane, Shamit. Float the ball up, my nig. David Robinson looking like a proud puppy, even though he never raised Wembanyama. Taking around the glass, feeling like he'd outwit him. Wembanyama, what has he got? 5 blocks already at the half? All right, we're off on the inbound. And lights around. And Mikal Bridges checking back in for Landry Shamet. Back over to Stefan Castle. Champagny taking off the double screen. Oh, down the loose ball, recovered. Oh, blocked over by Anunoby. Off the shot clock violation. And the Knicks get it back. Let's go. Double stops from OG Anunoby. After Castle trying to go up with it after Alvarado goes down. Rejected by Towns. Then the hustle ball coming from Wembanyama. Rejected by Anunoby. See, that half-court pressing over the loose ball, that's technically a backcourt violation for Jose Alvarado. 7 fucking turnovers. I'm telling you, sometimes they're just trying to pick off our mistakes when it comes to ball possession, more than they are with the free throws. Wembanyama, good hands, good open hands. Alvarado got to look behind himself. Taking it down the lane. Kicks out over Bridges, back over to McBride. Towns on the elbow. Wembanyama, backdoors. Swings over back to Alvarado. Off the screen. Down the lane. No good. Oh, Jose. No way. Jose. No way. Blow it. Way. Jose. No way. Oh, down the Wet Banana. Ball gets taken away. Up and under, kick out. Back over McBride. Towns off the pump fake. And Wembanyama's keeping him stationary in that last play. 27-13, the Knicks are just decimating. Getting decimated again. Down the lane. 3-pointer by Towns. Let's go. Far away shot to push this 28-15. No, it's not what Leonardo DiCaprio prefers. It's none of my business. I think. I hope not. I'm not going to lie. 3-pointer. No good. Follow through. Come on, get the defensive board. Come on, Towns. Matched up on the loose ball, and somehow it was last touched by Karl Anthony Towns from Carter Bryant. Brunson checking back in. Ah, shit. Billie Jean is not my woman. She's just a girl. I am the one. The kid is not my son. Off the inbound, Wembanyama. Stuck in the perimeter, catching the screen, pull up J from Wembanyama, and they're just thrashing. 15-31. Yikes. Yet again, that half-court pressing. Don't you dare. And that will be a foul by Wembanyama. Kulusevski is the best shirt we have. Hold on. Let me see if this shirt sales right now. I mean, him and Son is our best player, Richarlison and Madison. Okay. 200 million in profits is insane. Cyril Gane is still fighting. Every time I see this guy, he looks absolutely jacked, and then he's just getting his ass beaten. Oh, the White House fight shows today. Oh. Son stepped in after for his mom, and the stepdad took a few punches, then ran out of the house. Jesus Christ. Knicks in 5 by Nike. Steve Macklin here. Okay. Oh, y'all saw Marvel Rivals. If you see that video game with Cyclops, don't play it. He can ricochet his ocular blasts. Because I am the one. Lil Uzi Vert spotted in Northwest in the crowd at Summerfest Smash in Chicago. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, wellness check. Can we stop with this Kool-Aid pineapple craze that you upcharging 20 plus dollars for some BS diabetes? Like, this is some ridiculousness. Out of everything I've seen for like food crazes on TikTok, that is just out of pocket. And it's literally getting out of your pocket. That's a lot of money. And look, anything gets you happy. I understand. But come on. You know you don't need that. Down the lane. Good defensive stop. Somehow Devin Vassell gets it. Misses a three. Come on, Knicks. Clean up this quarter. This has not been your best performance. I mean, most first half performances look ugly for the Knicks. Towns, oh, come on, get the putback. And it's last touch by the Spurs. Player is currently off on. What do you mean? Yet again, another missed shot by the Spurs. Deuce McBride gives it straight to Cat. Brunson down the lane, attacking around the rim. No good off the back of the goddamn rim. Dylan Harper. Pull up jumper. That crooked ass jumper goes on. Off the shove off from the foul line. Oh, and it's good. Let's go. 21 to 31, 33. Brunson, Jesus Christ, is he still stuck at like is still at single digits because he's been so inefficient. Wembanyama, Wet Banana. Majority of Spurs players are leading in scoring, other than Miles McBride. Like, we're looking at how the Knicks play. God damn, get this off screen. Brunson's leading the charge with 11 points. And Carl's with only 2 fucking points. Jesus Christ. Okay, I really need to get a controller holder. Luke Cornett's checking out again. Three-pointer. Contested three. Can't get the offensive board. Brunson picks it up for three. Hey! Three-pointer by Brunson. That's my father! Pull-up jumper by Wembanyama to try to... can't shut off the Knicks off that mid-range miss. Brunson pulls up. Still the leading scorer. Sets his own screen for Deuce! No, can't follow through with it. Come on. But can't finish off the finger roll was Devin Vassell. And they're pulling off a loose ball. Oh, it's calling a goaltend. And they're calling the goaltend on Mitchell Robinson. The ball barely left the rim. Off Mitchell Robinson, off the hand. Feeling like there was going to be another chance for it to go out. And it barely was out of the rim yet. So they're going to call a goaltend on the Knicks. Spurs get the bucket. Pull-up jumper from Mitty. It's good from Brunson. I'm still trying to work on that. I want to try to hoop like Brunson for a day. I mean, that doesn't sound hard. I mean, not at his level, but just his play style. I know some old heads still try to hoop like Melo. Defensive rebound by Mitchell Robinson after Wembanyama can't follow through with it. Shamit with the bucket. And it's been Brunson being the focal point offensively. Setting the screen. Oh, with the spin move. Mikal Bridges, baseline. Keldon Johnson back to Brunson. Hezzy catches the double. He'll just pull up and shoot. 3. Oh, what a long 2 from Brunson. 28-35. 10-2 run. Brunson being a core vocal point offensively. Oh, can't get it off Wembanyama. Recover. Shot clock violation, possibly. Oh, De'Aaron Fox. The worst times that you come in clutch to put the lead back to 10. Jesus Christ. That's why nobody likes you. You know that? Oh, spin move. Down the lane. Brunson. Kicks up. Jesus Christ, guys. Jesus. He'll get on the line. I'll be working day and night. I'll be working day and night. Next up will be Ernie and crew for halftime talks with 3 minutes remaining here. Swings it. Nice screen by Mikal Bridges. Sets the second. Catching the double with Wembanyama on the help defense. 3-pointer by Mikal Bridges. Yes! Now we're finally to 32 points. Oh, yes, Mikal Bridges. Oh. Towns draws a foul. God damn it. As soon as I can get in that hope, it keeps dragging me back out. Oh, I miss her. Now we're back over the commercial break, and Knicks have tried to still close out the deficit by just a small range, but we're still closing the gap. I still believe. Derek Lewis Josh Hoka looks like Eddie Edwards from TNA, man. Adrian Broner, bro. I have seen too many clips of Adrian Broner on Kick. Too many. I feel so bad because remember when he was supposed to be the next Floyd Mayweather, folks? This guy was a boxer making millions of dollars. This guy was like supposed to be the next big thing. This poor bastard has just been just selling out. Looks awful. Got a whole ass belly. Constantly getting into interactions with women. But you with Neon Gang? At this point, you're doing this to yourself. I don't want to be that type of guy, but Jesus Christ. There's got to be a point when this is your fault. Being dead. Oh, hell no, you're not starting. Ooh, 30 more weeks and he becomes a left winger. Then I put him to attacking midfielder. We got every borough, and not only Brooklyn and Manhattan, but also Austin, Texas. Got to go back to the Tim Duncan era, the last time San Antonio Spurs touched the Larry O'Brien trophy. I beg your fucking pardon. Let's finish the season, gang. God damn. You're already asking for bread? I mean, he is having a good season. All right, let me not be an asshole. Got me working day and night. Now it's an 8-point deficit so far. 7 to 13 from the field. 16. Scoreless off the bench. Another loose turnover. Off the kick out. No good. Trying to get the tip ball. Oh, recovered. Brunson, let's go. He is going for a transition jumper like he usually does on the break. Brunson kicks out. Hart. Mikal Bridges with the Alonzo ball jumper. No. God. Sorry, score still there. Anybody can see. Come on. Oh my Jesus Christ. Why are we just playing patty cake with the boards? Come on, man. And 1. Josh Hart, let's go. Patrick Ewing looking like he works at he just came out of his dealership ownership to come in and watch this. I mean, all due respect to Patrick Ewing. If he wants to own it, if he wants a dealership, he can get a dealership. really rock higher than my son. Oh, we're getting a review by who do we know that's calling this game? An official with a reputation to uphold to keep the order, Scott Foster. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Josh Hart ate the bottom of that crash pad. The shove off from from De'Aaron Fox. Yeah! Flagrant foul of De'Aaron Fox. And it's going to be an N1. God damn, get Joe Hart out of my team. Let's go. You're being a bitch. Get a better lineup, De'Aaron. Pissing me off. So looking at the booth, we get Ernie, Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny. Go over the halftime report before we head over to the second half of basketball. Let me charge this. Twin. What's that? Jesus Christ. Daniel Cormier being the drunk uncle of the group. And still beat your ass. Taylor Swift's no poser, says the former New York superstar Amari Stoudemire, who tells TMZ Sports the singer's loyalty to the orange and blue goes all the way back to his time as a New York Knick. I don't know why I would care. Oh, come on, put it back. Now it's 37. After the largest deficit was probably 13. Oh, down the lane. Vassell. Contested jumper off the buzzer. Are you kidding me? And Devin Vassell off the shot clock closes out the first half of basketball with that fadeaway jumper off mid-range. San Antonio Spurs could have a convincing chance to try to extend this series to 6. Is that my man Weston McKennie? Yeah. Well, our efficiency got better around the first half. I like that. Jalen Brunson was a lot more vocal offensively, but just the inefficiency coming from Karl Anthony Towns. He was just getting backed up, absolutely pissing down chances that could have helped. Like, are you kidding me? I was a bit disappointed with the way we were getting with Karl Anthony Towns. I'm not gonna lie, and it stinks too because I really loved the way he was backing down and pushing fadeaway jumpers, and Brunson was taking a back seat, and we were decimating the San Antonio Spurs a bit more convincingly in games like that. But that doesn't seem to be the case in the second half of the series that's going on. If we let this extend further, and we just allow Towns to go ghost like that again, I don't know if that's going to be good enough for us to get anywhere close to where we need to be to to close it out. Because I do not want to end with this extending, and the Spurs can take advantage. Because he goes, if he goes on, Wembanyama continues to keep killing us. Enemy, burner, burner. Oh, they're showing us. Oh yeah, if you guys ever seen the Temple, oh dude, Tomb Raider games back in like the PlayStation. I think it's like probably PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era. They get brutal how Laura Croft dies, dude. Laura Croft's face will be in like some spikes. Laura Croft's face will be pummeled by some tribesmen, stabbed by some tribesmen. Laura Croft will get headshotted somewhere that you're not supposed to be sneaking off to in the middle of a stealth section. You will not survive. It gets brutal out there, man. I'm being serious. I'm not exaggerating. But it's nice that they go back to the old school way of doing things for games like that. Back in the day when Adama Traore is actually a world class winger. I'm, I'm kind of good. I'm kind of good that I didn't get him. I'm not gonna lie. This brother is not. Showing ISO speed. Yeah, they're showing ISO speed with Travis Scott. I like the kid, but come on. Oh, they're still doing weigh-ins with Alex Pereira and Cyril Gane. God forbid we get a Ngannou, not Ngannou, because he got a. I think he burnt bridges with Dana White. I think Israel Adesanya's completely washed. You can see over his last couple fights that he isn't even the same way he was. Donald Trump's granddaughter, Kai Trump, posted behind the scenes footage in the MSG Game 3 NBA Finals. And also the muted part. Oh, I forgot the new UFC game is here. God forbid anybody says anything bad about Bella Ramsey not fitting her role. Her real hairline looking crazy. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, there was this Queen of the Ring. They showed Jade Cargill's yikes, 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 yikes. Oof. Poor lady is suffering. Right now, we can close out this series still with the second half still to play some basketball. Wembenyama, even though he has been a defensive freak, 5 blocks in the first half has got to be a record. That's got to be breaking Mutombo's record somewhere in the postseason because I don't think he played in the finals. And 9 boards. Without being more of a vocal point offensively, I think that went over to Dylan Harper. Shows how game breaking this guy can be without even doing the bare minimum. And the team is still up in points. That is crazy. Rest in peace, dude. The man who wrote our childhoods for 15 years, Dwayne McDuffie, has passed away at the age of 49 years old. Yikes, God. Come on, man. Just one day. One freaking day I don't hear a legend passing. One freaking day. If I hear Tara Strong passes, I'm going to lose it. I will lose it, man. This Static Shock, Justice League, Ben 10, and freaking Teen Titans, that man is responsible for all that genius? Come on, man. Last night was a nail in the coffin. Yeah, they are not booking LA Knight. The most over baby face they have in wrestling. And we can't book him. We can't book him to be world champion. Even though he can carry a promo, he can carry a show, he can carry against other guys around his, even over his level. And yet you're telling me that he's just not world champion material. But what way does Sami Zayn fucking deserve to be there? Explain to me. And I'm telling you, and many fans were telling LA Knight that he was gonna get hoed. If he goes to AEW, it would be the same case scenario. And the craziest thing is, he would do so much business with MJF in segments. He could do so much business with such guys that only get over by pro wrestling. It'd be insane. LA Knight could be such a captivating wrestler. And yet, they think, because they think Cody Rhodes is the guy, he's not. He'll be the fulcrum of televised ratings when he barely even moves the needle. And yet, we can't even hot potato the world championship for no reason because everybody would be in an uproar. I'd rather you hot potato the world titles. Do it. No one gives a shit if Roman Reigns loses on a random episode of Raw or he gets a surprise upset because it's fake. And yet we can't even have that connection of trying to drop the title, and now everybody's trying to compromise and try to drop the title over to Sami Zayn. When the best chance of y'all doing that was back when he was in the Bloodline storyline, if you weren't going to drop it to him at the Rumble. And try to at least get a few months before you build it back to continue Cody Rhodes' story, or at least after WrestleMania. I think it was like WrestleMania 40, he turned face again. And he was still getting over because he had guys to actually roll over and actually do segments consistently that are consummate professional. And now you're not even getting that with Sami Zayn because overall he's just becoming the fucking victim. All right, that's a bit too far. Jay Cargill without the wig looking like R-Truth is vile. Come on, guys. It ain't that bad. Yikes. The Edo Punk Japanese feature film, Kill Tube. Ooh, this looks nice. Raw paper is spotted in the new Scary Movie. Yeah, I don't hear much about Scary Movie. This might be the only way LA Knight will get booked in the WWE. I think they did the same thing for Julia. But Julia can't get over because she was never over. While like LA Knight still gets headlining segments even though they're not the world title scene. That's like a major difference. It's not like Io Sky where it's like we know like the barriers that Io Sky had to do to even get up in the business in WWE, even though we've seen that with Asuka. Hell, they're not even dropping the ball because everybody complains about why niggas be winning all the time. And yet you can't. Everybody trying to save their grace with Obafemi. And now everybody wants that 2002 push they did for Brock to Obafemi. Oh, so now you guys want winning streaks. Now you want continuity and importance in guys actually winning matches. And thanks to the 50-50 booking, we feel like Obafemi needs to go through adversity. The adversity doesn't feel as much if we know that nigga's going to probably win in the trilogy. No one ever looks good, especially when Obafemi is still this new face of the WWE. And you're having him pick up a major win when you could have at least had Brock have 6 months to at least book until a Saudi event for a rematch. Or a full year. Long-term storytelling my ass when we just drag the same routine every week. Bro, I can't. It is such a job to watch WWE. You don't even know. When they could actually do good stuff. WWE has such a potential. to always make a good product, and yet they make it feel like they need to make it 20 times more harder to reach to that conclusion. And it feels like they're just scribbling to make the body of work until they can actually file the conclusion to send off their story so they can get an A+. That's how it feels. Hell, I can say the same thing for AEW, even though they switch things up routinely, trying to still follow the product always gets a bit too routine with AEW, where it feels like they can actually do stuff with the wrestlers they can actually create. Where it feels like they can actually build over an established star, and then they jump as soon as he gets over by not pushing in-ring talent, you fire him. Danhausen, what do you mean he's catching mainstream appeal off New York? You know what? Fire him. He doesn't do what Meltzer wants him to do, and that's a problem. God forbid you get over not by pro wrestling, and even though it's still part of the business. I never understand that logic. Whenever wrestling fans try to implement their own motif for pro wrestling, and it's still wrestling because they know it's a fucking carny. 3-pointer by De'Aaron Fox. Can't follow through. We're back in the second half of action. Hart off the double screen. 3-pointer OG. Can't get the offensive board. Down on the line now. Make him Samoan, make him blonde. Seth Rollins, please, 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 please. Seth Rollins is out. Brock Lesnar will cost Oba. Finn Balor win King of the Ring. Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes. That will draw nothing. Finn Balor will win the world title. First of all, they have to push Finn Balor as the heel. You guys don't want that because you already got through the Judgment Day storyline. Dominic Mysterio versus gets over this time and wins King of the Ring just makes a lot more sense storyline-wise, and he just catches more momentum. And he gets more segments to carry off. No one gives a shit about Finn Balor for real. I'm being dead ass. I'm not even saying that to be a random joker, guys. He's been on the main roster longer than I've been in college. And yet y'all telling me that that you'd still push for Finn Balor in the big 2026 for a singles push where he looks like he's established, when it sounds like it's the same song and dance with him. Judgment Day really carried his career, for being honest. Because everybody knew people were just waiting for, hell, even Damian Priest to break out. Rhea Ripley was obviously over. And then you had Dominic Mysterio having the heat, having the legacy points, and plus he was probably one of the best luchadors on the main roster still. Finn Balor was just a piece of the pod. He was just a quality worker. But he can never connect, even with the demon shit. The black-faced double stomp with no personality ain't going to get you over, gang. Oh, good offensive board by Mitchell Robinson, throwing that shit like a football off the screen, coming from OG Anunoby, kick out down the lane, attack over with Wembenyama, trying to force it to, gang. Come on. And we're finally closing the gap here at Wembenyama with a quick jam. Jam! Come on. Jam! Hee hee. Shock, no Jordan Clarkson in the rotation that often. Scott Foster, I guess they're going to try to call because I think OG Anunoby shoved off Wembenyama after he went for the dunk in transition. Timeout after the foul was called, and it's a flagrant. Saved. Pickford. Yeah, we know it's going to get flagrant call. Scott Foster. Yeah, Mitchell Robb's going to get the call. Yeah, they're going to call it though for permanent injury. Flagrant one on Mitchell Robinson. Just let it go. And they're replaying before the bucket after the De'Aaron Fox call. Wembanyama will get an extra point on for the flagrant. Wet banana. Who said that? Banana-rama.
Andrew Robinson. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. What do they do from here? This looks promising. Sliding in field. Cross possession.
Oh. On the line still, and Wembanyama hits another.
This attack looks highly promising. And it might be. They had to react and did. Read it well. Son. Just cutting off
Oh,
the supply.
that's another makeover by Julian Champagny. Back to a double-digit lead when we were closing it off by like 4.
Now he must play with a cross. Fabian. Padilla. Real danger. Was a menacing attack, but
Stephon Castle leading in points today with 19.
no more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home.
And that is going to be a foul drawn after Brunson pulls over for the jumper.
Certainly good to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee. Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the line.
Handoff. Screen over by Brunson, off the shove off on Castle. Kicks out Hart, trying to gather for a better shot, chance for a shot. Mitchell Robinson, 3-pointer, no good. Paul Westhead would love this type of offense. It's exactly what he predicted when he had to coach Showtime Lakers. You will give and go, kick out, chuck a 3. Fuck. Yes. If we keep playing the way it is, Magic Johnson would have been Ben Simmons before Ben Simmons. Oh, God. Oh, that is such an insult. I apologize, Mr. Johnson.
Making progress.
That, like, you don't know how much of a like an insult it is now for like Ben Simmons. His ability is so all NBA level, and yet you're telling me, no, I grew a pussy. Ah, it's so bad. Let's go, Brunson. 2-pointer from him, 46 to 53. Finally reached 20 points.
Very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Southampton.
Yeah, Fitz is coming thick and fast. Should be a good game, that.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
We gotta check in.
Padilla. here with it. Saw the situation developing.
Oh, finally, De'Aaron Fox feels like he was on the floor forever.
They create something from here.
They might start like, I don't know, Carter Bryant probably. Or they might just make Stephon Castle start at the 1. You'll be surprised like how much bare minimum veteran presence is on this floor. The memes got so brutal though. When you have fans literally saying that De'Aaron Fox is worse than Jeffrey Epstein, it's like, oh wow, okay, Jim. Oh, kick out, bro! Oh, good. Why you have to pull the fucking sidestep, OG? We know damn well that's not what you like doing. It's like, hey, catch you off the pump. Let me push over and catch for a pull-up off the sidestep. Great defense by Stephon Castle, but I would not expect that to be OG Anunoby's option offensively. Oh, Hoku Porty's coming in. Is this the first time he ever checks into an NBA game in the middle? And a finals game in the middle. I thought he actually gets it sometimes. Oh, shit. Missing a board. Hart, come on transition. Alvarado, back over to Shamit. Straight to Brunson off the screen, off the pick and pop. Can't follow through. Recovered. Oh, can't get the offensive board. Come on. Off the lane. Taking it around the glass. Let's go. Bring it around town. Hee. Replaying a bunch of legendary moments when LeBron James finally got over the hump and win his first of 2 NBA titles with the Miami Heat before returning to Cleveland. Cleveland! Now it's a 5-point game after commercial. Yeah, I doubt they're going to push the narrative. Oh, god damn. Was LA Knight trying to go for the blunt force trauma? They really get on every botch LA Knight does every freaking month. And those, well, why doesn't he get over? You do that, but Rollins still get pushed after costing Sting nearly his career. That's crazy. Tracy Morgan, John Terry. Oh, God. Cam Gadaboo, Esposito, Spike Lee. Triple H post SummerSlam wet dream. Oh God, if I see Jey Uso be world champion one more fucking time. Yikes. Watermelon Felon, we are not doing this, man. I am not hearing that fucking song. Oh yeah, John Cena's doing Chime commercials. Have you had a series lead for versus the Knicks? Only CJ McCollum. Yeah, he had a two game winning series against CJ McCollum. Chavo Guerrero calls out wrestling fans for hating matches just because of the brand. What? Independent wrestlers Black Flash Jordan Saint died at 12. God damn, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. WWE really has really good matches. Fans crap on it. AEW does something earlier to say there is no fucking central bias. Hell, Chavo, don't you hate John Cena for getting booked over you, you bitch ass nigga? You hate your peers. Yet again, half court pressing. Off the screen, come on, Brunson. Kicks it out. Deuce McBride swings, extra pass. Hart, too late. Keldon Johnson, you're letting Hart. That's like tossing a grenade. Landry Shamet for three. No. Wembanyama gets the offensive rebound. Gets the defensive rebound on the board. Oh, yeah, he'll lob it. Went banana, and he'll put it up for two. $16, 11, and 5. Brunson for three. Hey, yo! You motherfucker! And one! Brunson. Oh, God, he's jutting. He's jutting. Brunson is jutting. Brunson is jutting. Oh, shit. Brunson is jutting. And he is calling, and he is getting aggro to the referee. Wet banana. Mike Brown talking to Scott Foster. Brunson off a contested jumper on Wembanyama while in the landing zone accidentally places his foot on Brunson's landing zone after in the middle of the three and doesn't even call a fucking foul. Spurs were still allowed to move the ball up the floor before they call it over and Brunson was about to punch the referee. Criminal space here. Criminal. Absolutely criminal. Are you kidding me?
Well, here is the replay again. It was such a hard ball to defend against, and it's a sweet strike. Absolutely lovely, controlled, stylish finish.
I'm sorry, but this has been happening for a while now. Like Wembanyama grabs on Brunson. Wembanyama shoves on Brunson. Wembanyama goes full Zaza Pachulia and tries to end Brunson's fucking career. This dirty fucking Frenchman nearly ended my point guard's career, gang. That content creator is right. That guy on IG was right. It's like as soon as we like Wembanyama, we'll start to hate him. I hate him. I hate him. This motherfucker coming around pulling cheap shots, elbows, doing anything he can to win, man. This dirty fuck. It's on site. Get another egg on this bastard. I don't care anymore. What's going on, Crazy Juice? I apologize I ended the Brazil game against Morocco a bit earlier. I wasn't feeling well. It was a decent game. I got to see the second half of it afterwards. But, yo, if you ever see a clip of what's going on currently in the finals, Crazy Juice, it was a Brunson 3 made. Wembanyama goes full Zaza Pachulia. Like, remember the that scene against the Spurs when Zaza Pachulia landed on put his foot on the landing zone to Kawhi Leonard and nearly tried to shatter his goddamn ankle? Now we have fucking receipts. This is a resume. Wembanyama's a dirty French fuck. And he's French. He's French. How's your day going? I probably got to cook dinner after this. I'm really hoping that we win, man. Anytime we're trying to cut the deficit, hey, Wembanyama, you can, you know you're my little pookie. Yeah, you can shatter Brunson's ankle after he attempts a three. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see, De'Aaron Fox, we can give De'Aaron Fox a flagrant one. Yes, of course. You little pookie bear? No. Oh, Giannobi touched you in the hand! Flagrant 5! You're out of the fucking game! You Brit! If Alvarado touches Wemby, he's getting deported. What do you mean he's been a citizen here since he was a child? Ooh. Oh, ball's getting loose off the shot clock violation. This could be a jump ball. And now, oh god, no. Yeah, we might make this a game 6. Crazy Juice. I'm not gonna lie. Scott Foster's officiating our game. Obvious reach and foul by Dylan Harper. But somehow they call over a jump ball. Fuck! Tip ball. Recovered. Landry Shamet pulling a fadeaway jumper. Okay, Landry. You're 0 for 4 from the field, by the way. I hope you know that. At that point, I'm asking for Jordan Clarkson. 3-pointer by Dylan Harper. Oh!
Goals and plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Right here.
Sensation.
Robertson.
Keep up to the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep up to the force, don't stop. Come on, Brunson. It's been our highest score. Fading jumper. Down the lane, rattles around the rim. Trying to get the tip ball. Back over. Oh, come on. And it's going to be a loose ball foul on Keldon Johnson. Victor Wet Banana is down. And now Devin Vassell is Stephon Castle checking back in. After the tip ball, Wembanyama over the recovery back to Brunson. Hands it off the screen. Oh! And Dylan Harper. Has a parlay on this. You see the shove off of Dylan Harper wearing the Kawhi Leonard's old number. Sorry, Crazy Juice. I know we can. What happened with Alden Smith? I apologize. I'm still paying attention to the game. I try to minimize it so I can see the chat and still see the game without getting any lag. I probably need to cut off the tabs. Really trying to close off and make this Knicks get another comeback. Remember? Yeah, what's with Alden Smith? No! Our Alden Smith? Niners Alden Smith? You don't mean that. Come on, man. Crazy Juice, don't play with me like that. Oh my god. This was recently? Sorry, they keep promoting the White House fights. I didn't get to hear any news about that. I'm so sorry. Holy shit. Yeah, of course Josh Hart will get called. Okay, that is a foul. I'm not gonna play with that one. Oh, dude. Well, my best regards to his family, bro. Holy shit. How recent is this, man? That's awful. You gotta be kidding me, man. That's heartbreaking, gang. My condolences, man. He had such potential. Just like that, life is gone, man. That's terrible. Was it like an accident? OG is trying to play like Trey fucking Young. First that sidestep and then a goddamn pull-up jumper. When we know that's not how he plays. I know OG Anunoby's smarter than that. Come on. Nine 9-0 run for the Spurs like we didn't have a deficit closing the gap to 5 points. And you see Dylan Harper trying to obviously get in ahead of Brunson and get him uncomfortable. Today, huh? Jesus. Or probably next stream or next video, try to put a memorial over for all that's that's sad news. That's sad news. Answer honestly, between Jey Uso or LA Knight, which is better ideal WWE entertainer? LA Knight. Let me get further news. Was this all due to an accident? Jesus Christ. "36 fucking years old, man. 36 years young. Brother still had a life to live. This had to be by accident. Oh my god. I'm only getting news that in this accident, he was declared dead. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I do not want to see fucking Jaden Smith. Jesus. That's heartbreaking, man. I'm sorry. Clarkson for 3. Jesus. Yeah, yikes. Sorry, Crazy Juice. That threw me off. $69 to $55. Dylan Harper is checking back in. Fucking asshole. Well, keep anybody posted if they don't know yet. I know that social media will try. All right, come on. Okaporty getting pivotal minutes here. And a long-range J from Josh Hart. Let's go. Come on, Knicks. I believe in you guys still. Come on. Three-pointer by Stephon Castle. No good. Oh, Wembanyama trying to grab the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Turned over by Jalen Brunson on the break. Where's Towns? Is he hurt? Seeing Hoku Porty rotate with Mitchell Robinson, so no Karl Anthony Towns. And Wembanyama trying to make sure nobody makes a fucking bucket. Carl is with 2 fucking points after the 15 minutes played. Jesus Christ, guys. So he must be injured. And he's sitting out the remainder. Because brother's getting a Hoku Party minutes to play. 3-pointer from behind the arc. Foul. And Brunson will get on the line for 3 shots. What's going on, Apex? You hear it. Somebody finished up a stream or something. Brunson with 27 points. Victor Wembanyama makes extreme angry face during the national anthem. I am not gonna lie. Carter Bryant, I swear he's only here because his mom's hot. All due respect to Carter Bryant, he seems like a fine player. But if y'all seen his mom, look up his mom. Look up his mom. I'm gonna do y'all a favor. Look up his mom. 10-point deficit off Brunson on the line. Former music composer Jim Johnson calls WWE AEW music really mediocre. I felt like it was a great responsibility, like part of these guys' careers and successes were in my hand. And music now, WWE and AEW. I'm sorry for this, but it means. Uh, Sorry if this is really mean, but it's really homogeneous and really mediocre. It doesn't have anything to do with the characters, and I think why they're less big star. Thank you, Jim Johnson. Thank you, Jim Johnson, saying what everybody's been saying. Hell, this probably doesn't even go back to Def Rebel. This even goes back to who was the GTO or something. Oh, ball gets nearly poked away. Kicks out. Back Dylan Harper for 3. Ball gets tipped. Recovered by Mitchell Robinson. Clarkson floats it. Come on, Clarkson. Yes, Jordan. I don't think there's any. There are no potential stars on the roster hiding there. Before Steve Austin and was Steve Austin, he was the ringmaster. There was lots of stories like that. These people needed the right storyline, the right, you know, costuming, defining music. Yes, it's not just the in-ring work. You also need the right elements of a visual. Half court heave, no good off wet banana, 65-72 heading into the fourth. Spurs again with the lead. Knicks haven't even had a lead change at all this entire game so far. And look at this, the consummate fouling of Dylan Harper, wet banana. Oh my God. Oh, but one backhand from Mitchell Robinson got Wembanyama on the floor. Where's the teddy bear? Where did he touch you, Wembanyama? I had to get an extra large one. It's life size. Which part, Wembanyama? I'll find him. I'll turn into Goodell real quick. Pick a career. Making $60 million with 2 rings as Alex Caruso or 400. That's career earnings for James Harden. And that's not even including his deal with Adidas. Y'all forgot he still has a lot of money with Adidas as well. That's $411. He's still playing in his late 30s. And he can still drop 40 on a good day. Yeah, look, even though Alex Caruso as an athlete, astounding career, making $60 million, is already generational wealth. And you got 2 championships to prove. You got something to tell the kids. Making $400 million, bro. Who says no to that? Taxes be damned. You know how many politicians I'd force to kiss? I'll make them force to kiss each other. You could do anything, and I mean anything with $400 million. Hell, you could probably be a stakeholder on the 49ers and ask Brandon Ayuk to cut his losses before he asked for that $100 million contract. You know, just food for thought. You know, not making any assumptions. I really wanted Brandon Ayuk out the team. Oh, but I was crazy back in 2024 when I said I'd rather keep Jawan Jennings than Brandon Ayuk. I was the same way back in 2024 for Deebo Samuel should leave so we can advance the wide receiver depth. So we know these guys are just here for a paycheck and they're not trying to advance their talent as a player. But you know what? Let's give Ayuk an extension, and he doesn't play for 2 years. And he gets pretty fat. What do you mean he forces himself out the team before his contract runs out? And now he got arrested? And the icing on the cake, Aldon Smith passes away. The Raiders doesn't sound half bad. I'm joking. If you're any sort of West Coast fan, you're telling me you support the Raiders. Who hurt you? Oh, down the lane. 3-pointer. No good by Jordan Clarkson. Offensive rebound over by Josh Hart. Alvarado hits the Towns. Down the lane. Kicks out. Jesus Christ. Carl, for the first 2 rounds, was playing like a black Nikola Jokic, and now he's playing like just a taller Kyle Kuzma. That sounds like a slur. I'd sincerely apologize. But if you're proud being called a Kyle Kuzma, there's a problem. And we need to adjust that. You're better than a Kyle Kuzma. Even for Lakers fans, they consider that something that you wouldn't even call a child that was misbehaving. 3-pointer by Keldon Johnson. Oh, Jesus Christ. And the first thing you do after having such a full head of steam is, oh, 3-pointer. Let's go, Josh. Josh Hart with 9 points, 2 for 4 from behind the arc with 8 boards. Josh Hart. Mike D'Antoni would have loved Josh Hart back in the Houston Rockets times when he was playing small ball. You're playing the 5. I am 6'5". Yeah, I know. Just match up on a tip-off with Bojan Marjanovic. Oh, Mikal Bridges. And he'll give it straight back to Hart off the screen. Sidestepping. It's currently 68-77 on my end. Shoves off. Behind the back. Shot clock violation. Off the loose ball. And Keldon Johnson trying to challenge like we were on MLB calls. And Wet Banana with the baseline slam. Towns acting like a real bitch right now. I'll be working day and night. I'll be working. Stephon Castle setting the screen for the lob. Oh my God! Sometimes some alley-oops don't follow through for Wembanyama all series. You can get those transition slams, but tell him to select a pick and roll. God forbid. Alvarado sets it back up to Hart. Towns has been possibly the weakest point of this series so far. 3-pointer! Share it with the bucket! Prostitution? Share it with the bucket. 3-pointer. Straight from Devin Vassell. Oh, down the lane, off the finger roll. Somehow, Alvarado burns that goddamn layup. It's fine. It's fine. And Castle's on the line after a foul. Foul. showing Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Leave the memories alone. Imagine if you had like prime Michael Jordan in the Attitude Era episode of Monday Night Raw, just doing a segment. I'm shocked that never happened around like 97 to like 90, like around like 96 to like, he came back in the NBA around like 95, 97. Not like 95 or something. You telling me like a just a segment with the NWO? Well, it'd make more sense, I guess, with WCW around that time because it was Scottie Pippen. No, it was Dennis Rodman and Monday Nitro. That'd be so much. That'd be so much publicity. Knowing, oh, Michael Jordan fucks around with the NWO. Especially like anytime like it's an aura magnet when Dennis Rodman was there doing segments with like Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash coming off the limousine for the intro of Monday Nitro with Bischoff and them. So it would have been so tough to see Michael Jordan with his big cigar hanging out with the NWO. Excuse me for a second, folks. Let me use the restroom. Apologize. Oh, we're still under commercial break. It's 1-0 Scotland at halftime against Haiti. I mean, them making it here alone is already an accomplishment amongst themselves. Well, Master Antuono wants to be loaned out this summer. The Argentinian, he didn't even get called up for the Argentina job. Will it be United, Chelsea, Juve, or goddamn it, go to United? Not a lot of guys are going to challenge you up in the midfield or Chelsea. Italy would be too easy. They would already call you overrated if you went to Serie A and dominate, for being honest. Oh yeah, did you guys hear James Harden get arrested? Something unlawfully getting arrested for carrying a firearm, but he didn't use it. Oh, and Jadon Sancho is heading to... Yikes. Is this real? I don't know if this is confirmed yet. Jadon Sancho to Besiktas. I already know about Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. Alujo Balde to Man City. Nico Williams to Arsenal. Matthias Zulitz to Borussia Dortmund. And Gabriel Jesus to Juve. Yikes. That sounds like the optimal choice because Juve's current forward has left the club when the guy's making $250 million a week. I'm feeling undervalued in this place. Who the fuck's gonna pay you? Oh, Brick. Wembanyama. Hustle play. Oh, and it's recovered by the Knicks? Let's go. Nah, there's only so much you can do, and it's not like Dusan Vlahovic is like a world-renowned player. Even in Italy, he's not even the best striker in Italy. The best player in Italy was somebody before he even turned 21 years old. But no, you know what? I feel like I should be making $250 million a week. You're already making that. I want to make more. Victor Munoz to Newcastle. John Stones to Juve. Yeah, Juve, they've been trying to get to that ambitious transfer war path to get. Oh, let's go! And somehow Brunson scored through Wembanyama. Oh, hell no. Ruben Amorim or Matthias Usilis. Isn't Matthias Usilis Dortmund's manager or something? Oh, ball gets loose. Nice hustle on the play. Come on, Brunson. Good recovery to Hart. Let's go. Move the ball up. Let's go. 79 to 83. Oh, God. Ruben Amorim. Maybe Italian football would work a lot more for him. I'm not trying to be an asshole. That just sounds like it would work for him. Back step. Cat for 3. Oh, come on. I hate how these jerks go to these department stores. I heard if you're trying to be like a collector or you're trying to like get some stuff on the cheap and sell it high, you got to go to those Rosses. You got to go to the Marshalls, Burlingtons. Go to the big city parts of those stores and sell them. Okay, so a pair of LeBron James shoes might cost you $50 minimum. Ew. Anthony Martial to fucking dude. Doesn't this guy flame out in Mexico? And now you're letting him sign with Paris FC. I mean, it's good to see him back at France, but imagine, yikes! Oh, and John McGinn scored. European champion McGinn. Yeah, you forgot he scored. He won for Villa. It's been a while since I wore these basketball shoes. I just like putting them on so I know how they feel again. Back to Wembanyama. It looks like a clear elbow. In the middle of the shove off, Wembanyama. That was completely unnecessary. There is no part of that where Wembanyama was in the right. After he receives the ball, and it looks like going to chase under Wembanyama, then hits Josh Hart. What the fuck? Can we get back to that ref cam, please? Don't. This wasn't big a scary word, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is ridiculous. Wembanyama coming off the handoff, and immediately it's like, elbow the shit out of him. They're not going to call it. Wemby, you know they're not going to call it. You're my Pookie. Why would they call it? Hell no. Coach trying to give Wembanyama some advice. The Knicks only have a 3-point deficit. Brunson on the line with 37-point shooting, 9 of 11. We got to, out of the relevancy of this team, I don't think we call that. For obvious stakes. 2-point lead off the Knicks going in an 8-0 run. Balls loose. And Mitchell Robinson not liking that call that is back to the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, hell no. Pepe. Oh, hell no. Oh, Brick. Trying to go for the loose ball. Recover. No way. No fucking way the Knicks might get a lead change here. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's go! 10-0 run over the last 4 minutes. 10-0 run over the last minutes of the Brunson bucket. Tied fucking game. One more stop and we get a lead change. This will be the first lead change of the game. Dylan Harper. Brick. Defensive rebound. Oh, recovered by Hart. No. We're not doing this. No. Yeehaw. Scott Foster. You're on my shit list. You were on my shit list. Oh, my God. I think AAU refs got to like, ooh. Oh, my God. Scott Foster had to be a descendant of Benjamin Netanyahu. We got to keep it about 1,000 with y'all. I'm not going to lie. There is no shot. They just optimally just gave the Knicks an extra bucket. Vassell, pull-up jumper from mid-range. Jesus, fuck. It seems like Switzerland tied over with Qatar. That is fucking ridiculous. I apologize, but that's just ridiculous. Pull-up midi, rattled around the rim. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh, but it's a call on Dylan Harper. Anthony Olenga's got to calm down. Come on. Brunson. Swings over back to Mitchell Robinson. They're pressing high as soon as he's reaching out the perimeter. Sidestep off the call and one. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Shot on the line. Come on, Brunson. And Rodri will not go to Real Madrid. But, yo, if you guys ever played, like, I don't know how much of an OG y'all were playing, like, the old school FIFAs. Y'all ever played, like, FIFA 17? Raul Jimenez coming to mind. Mexico's number 9. Yeah. He's back at Wolves because they got relegated to the second division and in the championship. From an even 8 points to 14 points, double digits in back-to-back quarters for Jalen Brunson. Tied up the game. Can push for the first lead change ever in the game. Yes. The Knicks haven't led since the first quarter when it was 5-4. Wembanyama swings to De'Aaron Fox. Leads off the screen, a pull-up jumper to nearly silence the team offensive board. Oh my God, defensive rebound. 3.5. There's no way this is happening. There's no way I'm gonna see this for the first time in my life. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no way I'm going to see this. There's no way. This is too good to be true. The Knicks always turning nothing into something. Oh my God. Row. Oh, God. I haven't heard this guy in a long time. Y'all ever remember Felipe Coutinho from Liverpool? Yo. Definition of baller, you look up Felipe Coutinho at Liverpool, gang. And then Barcelona fans will be like, that fucking scrub that costed us nearly 200 million euros. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad sometimes. Thomas Partey to be out of the Ghana game after being denied access to the country. God damn. I don't know if it's because of his rap sheet or something else. Thomas Partey is a good player. Oh my God, did Brunson just bitch slap Stephon Castle? No. Come on. Pull up. Castle off the screen. Brunson too late to help. Down the lane, takes the contact, down the rope. No good. Hustle ball coming from, oh my goodness, great hustle ball by Mikal Bridges. Under 3. Slows down the tempo. Back to Brunson. Screen coming from Bridges to swing to Towns. Towns, take him. Towns, take him. You have 5 seconds. Wemby's not going to be there to help. Oh, offensive board. Put it back. Come on. Come on, Josh. No call. Oh, my. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wembanyama late on the defense. Oh, but Towns there. Hezzy fake. Will he take it to the lane? Can't follow through with the bucket. Stephon Castle falls on the crash pad. Up and under. Anunoby with the poster. He'll get on the line, though. Oh, goaltend. Goaltend will be called for the San Antonio Spurs. Baseline on the reach. Wembanyama too late on the lane. Oh, and you see going under the rim to call it 15-2 run after a trail of 13 points. Wet banana. Spin off the post. Fade. Hand is up. The hand is fucking up. The hand is up, ref. You see Towns' hand is up. Oh, did they touch you there? Victor, did they touch you there? Which part? Which part? Here's the teddy bear. He gets a check on the hand, falls out after Wembanyama, tries to jab step headbutt over the ribs of Karl Anthony Towns. And I don't know how this nigga is fouled out of the game with only 2 points. It's practically OG and Brunson out here. And sadly enough, Karl Anthony Towns has been the best defender for Wembanyama. Next to Jose Alvarado. Oh, okay. And Wembanyama just misses a foul shot. Oh, hell no. My hip. All right, 86 to 88. Under 2 minutes. Please clutch this. Please, for the love of God. Please, to all the chopped cheese. Do it for the Alonzo Trier. Brunson behind the back. No! Back of the rim on the shot clock violation. Oh, no. Brunson with full playoff P. That hit the side of the backboard. Fuck. My heart is racing in every position. This is hurting me. This is so hurting me, folks. I love it, but at the same time, this is something that could easily be lost. It's only a 2-point deficit, and somehow we're just letting Dylan Harper push a fadeaway jumper to tie back the game with a minute to spare. Brunson. He's a bit too desperate to try to pull for the dagger with Towns out. But the lob, it's a floater! Let's go! Brunson's back with it! With a minute to spare. Let me grab my Brunson jersey for good luck. Hold on, folks. I apologize. Yes. Got it here. Anybody that thinks I'm bugging, if I'm lying, I'm dying. And I'm dying with the Knicks. We got this. I believe. "26 seconds. 26 seconds. On the transition, Dylan Harper on the call. Barely a hand on fucking Dylan Harper. Josh Hart's on the line to extend the deficit with 12 seconds. 60% from the line. I mean, Josh Hart, he's barely getting into foul trouble anyway. It's good. It's good. Oh, my God. This shit means something to me, man. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Let me put the shit on. Hold on. I'll put it on backwards. I don't give a damn. What the hell? No way. The crowd's going crazy, but a offensive rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Let's go. A few more minutes. A few more freaking minutes. Oh, my God. $20 more seconds to make history. Now they're playing New York. Now they're playing the music New York with Jay-Z. Oh, my God. In New York. No way. I want to do it for David Fisday. I'm lying. Do it for Joakim Noah. Do it for Evan Fournier. I hope we don't pay back that bastard's money. Oh my God. Who we got here? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Jay.
How's the game?
My heart's about to race, John.
All right.
My heart's about to race. 2-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
We got 30 seconds left. We have a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
20 seconds. My heart's about to race, John.
I was at a watch party for 2 of the FIFA soccer matches.
Oh, did you see Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, how was it for you? Because they drew with Morocco.
It was fun. Like for the action, you know, I know people want to see goals, but compared to the first game, that was a snooze fest. And then of course, I was watching the
USA?
Scotland game.
Versus Spain?
Oh, I can talk about that game later. But yeah, I saw the Scotland game. Again, Haiti, they're punching way above their weight. You know, they're just there because they qualify with the extra CONCACAF spots because there's not 48 nations. But
I mean, kudos to Haiti. They made it
listen,
really
congrats to Scotland. You know, even though they're not my team, you know, like they are.
Wembanyama with a long 2, but the putback by Stefan Castle to push it to a 2-point deficit with 16 seconds left.
That sucks.
Yeah, continue.
Scotland is one of the original innovators of the game of soccer.
It's crazy too. They haven't been in the tournament since 1998.
But they've been in World Cups, and you know they do compete pretty well in European competition. But again, they're always going to be known as the younger brothers of England. But England hasn't done shit. You know, that 1966, many people call it a fluke World Cup. I will say this about the U.S. They really stepped up and changed the perception of their team. And they needed that. They needed a serious victory in an international global competition. And Pochettino, while his methods were shaky and rocky, at best. And shout out to Reina. I hope that goal gives him confidence now. Because again, I've never hated the kid. I know his pops. I'm not a big fan of his dad, but you know, I feel bad for him because who his father was. Like when your father was an outstanding player in soccer, people are going to compare you to your dad, and I hope this game gives him the confidence, and then hopefully he starts making decisions because he's a grown man now. He's not the little boy that in 2022. Anyway,
Come on, hold on to the ball, Brunson. 14 seconds. We have no shot clock. Let them foul. 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 We have no shot clock to worry about. Let them foul.
it might happen.
Jalen Brunson getting checked, trying to hold on to the ball before it reaches, with the last touch coming from Dylan Harper. And Mikal Bridges, instead of being a overpaid flop, will be an NBA champion. Are you fucking kidding me, Mikal? Missing one of the foul shots.
That sucks.
All right, come on. Just one. I know he's shot. I know he's very scared. I can understand that. The game is in your hand, Mikal. You got this. You've been in the finals before. Yes! 8.8 seconds left for the San Antonio Spurs to make a difference, a tie.
I would foul. And I'm going to tell you why. If you foul them, they shoot two. If they're under the bonus, they have to take it out again, and then you foul again. It's going to piss off the Spurs because, hey, give us a chance to shoot the three. No, we're not going to make you shoot that three. But again, NBA tactics have changed, and so it's all about shooting the ball. So
back in my day, we just clothesline you if you're Jordan.
They used to do that to Shaquille O'Neal. They knew that he could not shoot free throws. I think he had like a 62.5% career, but there was 1 year where he was shooting 50%, and they created that goofy moniker, Hack-a-Shack.
Oh yeah. So John, you know who was mashing up as a Knick when he was on the Knicks when Shaq was in his prime?
Ooh.
I think his name was like Jared Dudley, and it was his career highlight of defending Shaq.
What?
That time when Shaq posterized the guy and then put nuts to the face and shoved him on the floor all in the same time, and then he threw a basketball back at him. Wet banana. Just try to force them to foul so they can shoot on the line. Let them deal with the pressure. It's all mind games at the end of the day, guys. John Jay's absolutely right about that strategy. Chris Paul even exploited that. And Chris Paul has no titles. Fuck. Off the inbound with 8.8 seconds remaining. Stephon Castle hesitates. Back into the corner. Still with time, and Landry Shamet would foul. John Jay was right on the money on that call with the new shit. Strategically. Oh, no! Oh, Dylan Harper missed! Luke Cornett checking in with Devin Vassell, and former NBA champion with the Boston Celtics, a backup behind Al Horford. Oh, and a former New York Knick, Devin. That was Luke Cornett. He was a former Knick. Come on. Oh, yes! Yes! Dylan Harper's missed 2 straight! Dylan Harper missed 2 straight foul shots! Let's go! Knicks fans that came to Texas, by the way, the tickets here in San Antonio are way more affordable than what you get in the Garden. I saw $100K for a courtside seats. That is gentrification if I've ever seen it, folks. I'm sorry, that's awful.
Well, the minimum wage in Texas is $7.25. Everything is cheap out there.
Texas.
But if you account by how, what's the word I'm looking for? If you account for like the medium income versus other states, it's almost similar. It's just that when it's cheaper, it's that argument.
John, I'm hearing pyro in my neighborhood.
Congrats. Yeah.
John, I never thought in my life, I never thought this was possible.
Congratulations, buddy.
I never thought. Yeah. Oh my God, is this how it felt back in 2015, John?
Yeah, you and a lot of New York fans who've been suffering.
My God,
you deserved it.
I came from Papagiannis, Alonzo Trier, Kurt Thomas, Tracy McGrady washed up, Joakim Noah, and a washed up Derrick Rose, Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker, Brunson, you are God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Levanta a mão pro alto, quem gosta de bucetão, enfia no bucetão, enfia no bucetão, enfia no bucetão, me perereca.
No way. We fucking did it.
Anyway, congratulations, buddy, man. I'm happy.
John. Yeah. I appreciate you being on, man. Thank you for being with me in this precious moment,
I'm leaving right now, man, because I got to do something. But I want to.
I need to move, John. My house is going to be on fire
in
just a moment.
Good night, buddy.
Welcome to Arkham. Yep. Welcome to Arkham. Welcome to Gotham. Oh my God. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I can't wait to see my coworkers tomorrow. The Spurs lost. Let's go. And Crazy Juice, you saw that prediction paper of all the past NBA champions, and it was all a prediction paper. We knew that. Oh, and next year's going to be the Spurs are NBA champions, right? Remember? It was like, oh, we knew the Celtics were going to win this year. Then it was going to be the Warriors. It was going to be the Raptors. Like somehow that prediction paper been right since 20. I'm sorry. Let me celebrate my little brother real quick, Crazy Juice. We deserve it. It's Crazy Juice. We deserve it. I'm sorry I had to celebrate my little brother. He's been there since the rebuilding years. So practically since he was born. Oh my God. Final score 94-90. The New York Knickerbockers are finally, they can finally call themselves NBA champions instead of being a big market laughing stock. Air Corky's crazy. That's the last thing in my mind. I don't know why. I have a fear for corgis, man. I'm not going to lie. We are the champions, my friends. And we keep on fighting till the end. Now I got to see a wellness report on everybody burning every building over in New York. We are the champions. We are the champions. Spurs are the losers, and we are the champions of the world. We've done it. Yeah, Crazy Juice. I'm just so glad I'm not that deep into the city. I'm like upstate New York, so I'm safe from the crossfire. I'm just getting the most civil celebration. So somebody will flip over at least 15 cars, and then police department will get called through in just a moment. I like I have like childhood friends that grew up with the Knicks, and yet you're telling me they finally witnessed them become champs. I could understand. I look, bias aside, Crazy Juice. I'd understand that. All love. It's fuck the Dodgers, but I could understand that struggle because there was a time when you guys were like having that period where it was like you guys didn't know what you were doing around like front office wise. Oh, you are cursed. So it was like the Padres, but I think that's going to continue to happen. Hell, people didn't even know that they had a previous color scheme beforehand. Yeah, everybody's DMing my phone. It's insane. Oh, you a Nets fan now? Just, I'm in just total shock. Yeah, but my group chat now, ladies and gentlemen, my group chat's already hoping for the worst. I'm checking X as we speak. Hopefully we see some carnage. People are laughing at us because we couldn't win a title. Eventually we want to. Yeah. Crazy Juice, I still hate you for that, but congrats. It's great how you guys came back. Became, have the best player in the world. But now I understand that notion. Now we have our best player in the world. This is New York, ladies and gentlemen. This is New York right now. This is practically New York. If I type in New York in general, what am I going to see? Uh-huh. Is that Batman? Batman doing crowd control, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. Let's go! Brunson, OG, Alvarado, Hart, Clarkson, Tyler Kolak, even though you barely played. Haku Porty. Jeremy Sohan is technically responsible, even though he barely played. Big man Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, even though you played a stinker and foul out. I know the former Timberwolves. Oh, yikes. Just leave the Timberwolves and you win NBA championships. So that means Karl Anthony Towns is an NBA champion. Andrew Wiggins won an NBA title with the Warriors. We already know that. The only person that's probably never going to win one is Zach LaVine. Devin Book, no, Jimmy Butler thought he would. Who else is a former Timberwolves? Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Did we go A1 for trades? Yeah, Spider-Man is in the city as we speak. Hell, even Daredevil. Even Daredevil, folks. They have the trash cans up. Yikes. The barely 6-foot Messiah, Jalen Brunson, is now an NBA champion. And Bronx, Manhattan, Opafemi over here. Yeah, this is the result of Monday night New York. In Manhattan, we throwing hands with Spurs fans in Manhattan. Enough of that before this gets monetized. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Kevin Garnett as well. Yes, yes. Kevin Love. Don't forget Kevin Love, former Timberwolf as well with the way he won with the Cavaliers. If you want Anthony Edwards, you're next. I'm kidding. Probably Jaden McDaniels next summer. I swear to God. It's probably going to be Jaden McDaniels this offseason. We'll probably win it with the Orlando Magic. It wouldn't surprise me at all. By the way, you guys got your revenge from the year you guys lost to the Spurs in the finals. Yes, now we taking it back like it's 1999. And that was with an injured. We didn't have Patrick Ewing. We had Jared Dudley starting. Not Jared Dudley. I think his name was like Jeff Dudley or something. He was like the backup five behind Patrick Ewing. He was out due to injury. That was the process. That was the New York process when we got Patrick Ewing. We tried to build around him. We got oh my God. I'm sorry, I can't show this on YouTube. Pyrotechnics just showering the whole city. No one expected this. We thought Karl Anthony Towns would just be an overhyped, empty stat padding bust. And yet he's an NBA champion. OG Anunoby's now a two-time NBA champion with the. Yeah, didn't even win with the Toronto Raptors. Josh Hart, after his stint with the Lakers and the Pelicans and the Blazers, finally found a new home. The Nova boys have done it. Mikal Bridges, after a regular season that wasn't really that high level of his standard, exceeded expectation to become an NBA champion. I'm so fucking proud. What curse? Danhausen's curse probably went over to Adam Silver or something. Excuse me. I was not expecting this at all. I was not expecting this at all. I thought there would be some ref bullshit that pushes to 6 games and we probably lose to 7. And yet the Knicks just continue to amaze me. These have been the greatest 5 to 6 years I've ever seen of Knicks basketball. Since like 2019. And we were doing things when we had R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, we had Trey Burke, Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose, Julius Randle, Bobby Portis, and Mitchell Robinson. This is like the longest serving Knick there. Mitchell Robinson has literally been through a rebuild, contending, rebuilding again, and then contending. And now he's fine. Over all his service, he's earned it. I am so grateful. You almost have to hide your shame being supporting this team. For my Lakers, we need to make a trade for who? Jalen Suggs? Or you want Paulo Banchero because LeBron might leave? Oh, you're talking about like trades to make you guys win titles, like for Shaq, right? So I didn't know that was for modern day or you wanted it for back in the day. believe what I'm seeing. Whole internet is breaking. The Knicks are NBA champion. We are getting the Patrick Beverly level of situations. I can see anybody. I can see anybody. I can tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. We're getting the Patrick Beverly level of situations here, man. The good kind, not to burn the bridges with the front office and hit a woman with a basketball from courtside. You don't know how much of a big smile this is when I go back to the gym. I'm going to be playing like Brunson the whole damn day. I don't give a damn. I'm hitting that fade away from the elbow. And hitting the celebration. Oh my God. From things I'd expect. Yeah, y'all see those strangles, those memes of Jalen Brunson strangling the prediction dog that does the videos where he tosses a toy ball at the basket for predicting. Yeah, have Brunson strangle him too. No one likes that Soul movie anyway. You only call it Soul because the main character is black. Oh, hold on. We can react to this. Hold on. Shout out to Two Tone Animation. They always make cool animated clips of the postseason. Oh. You're cursed. We were a way more superior team than them overall this series, even when we've been with a deficit for majority of halves. The Knicks just close out and find a way. I will get the worst Knicks player I've ever watched jersey. I will get a Cam Reddish jersey if I want. This is America. I'm getting myself a Kevin Knox jersey. F48 jersey, I might punch you.
Pussy.
Shout out to Two Tall Animation. Oh. I'm shocked. They never do this for the NFL, though. I'm shocked. It should be easy to do it for the... They're already doing AIs, by the way, for A.J. Brown, for Drake May. It's like, what the fuck? Pass me the ball! I literally gave you 9 targets. I need 40! I was like, there's no way A.J. Brown is that greedy with the football, we're being honest. For my Lakers, we need to make a trade with the Magic. For which player, for being honest, Crazy Juice? Who do you think who you'd prefer to help out with the team? Maybe another because it looks like you guys already lost every faith you could with DeAndre Ayton. And I heard there's been rumors to probably ship off Austin Reeves. And that'd be an interesting player to sacrifice. Because I do feel like you guys would still need him if you guys traded him away. I might close this off early because I do need to make dinner. But, yo, thank you. Knicks. You make me angry, but I'm so grateful that all that trial and tribulation finally paid off. And we can finally write our names back into the history books of teams that deserve to be referenced. Thank you. And thank you, everybody that was on this stream today. Even the very few that showed up. I'll just clip it anyway. But besides that, we've done it. Your 2026 NBA champions, the New York Knicks.